Okay, can we just talk about how poorly organized Microsoft is? And this is why I don't like, other than Windows, which I kind of have to use, because I definitely like Windows better than Mac. But how poorly organized this is. So here I am, I'm logged into my Nerd Enterprises domain. First of all, the fact that I can't quickly and clearly see when I tap in here what email address is associated with the account that I'm in is really stupid. I don't know of a single app anywhere else in the stratosphere that doesn't have that, right where you click on the upper right hand icon to see what sort of account you're in. It's so stupid. If I go here to edit my profile, again, no indication of what email, just my name and upload a picture. Okay. Anyway, let's back up. Let me get out of here, and let me get out of here, and I am going to launch my Microsoft account for my Nerd Enterprises domain. So it takes me in here, and if I go to services and subscriptions, it tells me that I have Microsoft 365 personal. Okay, I don't know, why it's personal and why it's not a business. Everything I've ever set up in the last 20 years, well, yeah, almost 20 years. I started Nerd Enterprises in 2003. Everything I've ever set up has been for Nerd Enterprises, and it has been for the business. But maybe that's just what Best Buy sold me. I don't know. I don't care as long as I can use the damn apps. So let's go to services and subscriptions. Now I'm trying to find Microsoft Teams in here so I can at least try and get logged in on the web, right? And I got nothing. So I did eventually find this. Let's go to Microsoft account. No, that just kind of takes me back here. Let's try this guy. We'll go to all apps. And I still don't have Teams anywhere here. Okay. So let's go to Office. There, so I found a seemingly random link, and that just takes me in. It's got like my OneNote notebooks that I've used, right? Let's go over to my account. So I'm just kind of in like an endless loop here. I don't even know where I went. You saw a couple minutes ago, I was logged in the Teams web app on my browser. I can't for the life of me figure out to remember how I got there. Now it shows me my email address exactly where I would expect to see it. So you can see I'm signed in as Seth at nerdenterprises.com. So I know I found it like a minute ago. Let's see. That's going to take me right back here again. Services and subscriptions. I thought I found it somewhere in here. Maybe I'll go to installs here. Install Office. I already have it installed, so that's not what I need. Install the Office mobile apps. It'd be great if there's even like a search thing here, right? Let's try useoffice.com. Nope, I'm back here. All apps. All right. And let's go to Teams. Now I've got a search. There we go. Now again, I don't know which one of these to choose because I don't understand what my subscription is. They've done a horrible job of making that clear or apparent to me. But since it said personal, I'll try Teams for Life and Family, even though that's not at all the intention. I want to use it for my business. Here's Microsoft Teams. Let's go for work, because that's really what I want to do with it, is I want to use it for work. I'm already wasting so much time here. Now I'll go to sign in. And yay, I'm finally in after all that. I still can't tell you how I managed to. There's no way I would know how to navigate back to this again. If anything, I would just obviously bookmark this URL now that I'm here, right? Let me just check something. If I just Googled Teams login. It should be like at the top of the search results that the Teams login would be at teams.microsoft.com. Anyway, now let's look at the desktop app. Clearly I'm logged in. It works for my Nerd Enterprises org. I can go in here. I can add teams, I think, somewhere. Right? Oh, there, join or create a team. It's never where I would expect to find it with Microsoft. You would think there'd be an option like up here somewhere, but okay, join or create a team. So I just want to make sure that I have full access here, right? So I'll just build a team from scratch, public. Teams has horrible organization, and create. 6 minutes, and I'm just barely into the app. I'll skip that for now. I don't want to add anybody yet. Okay, now let's go back to the app. Let's see if that's finally ready. Good, it is. So Seth at nerdenterprises.com. Sign in. Oops, it went away. Wait, there it is. Okay, so select at teams.org. Now my friend Matthew at Parkway invited me as a guest to one of his teams so we could test out, switching between organizations. The problem with that even is the fact that it has to be the same email address. So when my client wants to add me to their teams and they want me using an email at their domain, this process doesn't work. I actually have to sign out completely and sign into their organization. But that's another story. Let's just go try and log into Nerd Enterprises, Inc. While we're waiting, if I want to log into my Slack workspaces, and for some reason I've lost access to it, which I never do, it's all right here. And by the way, yes, you can join channels, right? So you can click over here and browse channels, and you can join them. They're sort of like subscriptions, and then you can leave them so that if a conversation or subject doesn't interest you or pertain to you, you can leave it. But rest assured, once you've joined whatever channels you want to join, log into that same Slack workspace from any device, and all those same channels will be there and accessible. Contrary to what Matthew seems to be saying, you do not have to reconfigure your whole setup. The only thing you have to do from device to device is choose which teams you want to be logged into. You log in once, and that's it, you're in. I never have these problems with Slack. And Teams, of course, has taken me right back to this, where it says you don't have access to the Nerd Enterprises Incorporated org, and Teams select another org. And I'm in a loop here. I just cannot get logged in to their desktop app. This is horrible. This is a piece of garbage. This should never happen. If I'm able to be logged in on the web, there's no reason under the sun why I shouldn't be able to log in the desktop app. I will stick with Slack. Thank you.